2025 그리스도 TV 시청자 여러분, 안녕하십니까? 영어 성경을 읽고 있습니다. 7월 26일 토요일 오전 7시 56분입니다. 이번 시간은 구약성경 룻기 1장 1절부터 읽어보도록 하겠습니다. Now we came to pass in the days when the judges ruled that there was a poor mine in the land, and a certain man of Bethlehem, Judah, went to sojourn in the country of Moab, he and his wife and his 2 sons. And the name of the man was Elimelech, and the name of his wife Naomi, and the name of his 2 sons Mahlon and Gideon, Ebrataitz of Bethlehem, Judah, and they came into the country of Moab and continued there. And Elimelech, Naomi's husband, died, and she was left and her 2 sons. And they took them away both of the woman of Moab. The name of the one was Orpah, and the name of the other Ruth, and they dwelled there about 10 years. Then she arose with her daughters-in-law that she might return from the country of Moab, for she had heard in the country of Moab how that the Lord had visited his people in giving them bread. Wherefore she went forth out of the plight where she was, and her 2 daughters-in-law with her, and they went on the way to return unto the land of Judah. And Naomi said unto her 2 daughters-in-law, Go return each to her mother's house. The Lord deal kindly with you, as ye have dealt with the dead and with me. The Lord grant you that ye may find rest each of you in the house of her husband. Then she kissed them, and they lifted up their voice and wept. And they said unto her, Surely we will return with thee unto thy people. And Naomi said, Turn again, my daughters, why will ye go with me? Are there yet any more sons in my womb, that they may be your husbands? Turn again, my daughters, go your way, for I am too old to have an husband. If I should say I have hope, if I should have an husband also tonight, and should also bear sons, would ye tarry for them till they were grown? Would ye stay for them from having husbands? Nay. My daughters, for it grieves me much for your sake, that the hand of the Lord is gone out against me. And they lifted up their voice and wept again, and Orpah kissed her mother-in-law, but Ruth clave unto her. And she said, Behold, thy sister-in-law is gone back unto her people, and unto her gods. Return thou after thy sister-in-law. And Ruth said, entreat me not to leave thee, or to return from following after thee. For whither thou goest, I will go, and where thou lodgest, I will lodge. Thy people shall be my people, and thy God my God. Where thou is will I die, and there will be buried the Lord do so to me, and more also, if aught but death apart thee and me. When she saw that she was steadfastly minded to go with her, then she left speaking unto her. Straight went until they came to Bethlehem, and it came to pass when they were come to Bethlehem, that all the city was moved about them, and they said, It is Naomi. And she said unto them, Call me not Naomi, call me Mara, for the Almighty has dealt very bitterly with me. I went out full, and the Lord has brought me home again empty. Why then call ye me Naomi, seeing the Lord has testified against me, and the Almighty has afflicted me. So Naomi returned and loosed the Moabitess, her daughter-in-law with her, returned out of the country of Moab, and they came to Bethlehem in the beginning of early harvest. And Naomi had kinsman of her husband's mighty man of Hale's of the family of Elimelech, and his name was Boaz. And also the Moabitess said unto Naomi, Let me now go to the field and glean ears of corn after him, in whose sight I shall find grace. And she said unto her, Go, my daughter. And she went on and came and gleaned in the field after the reapers, and her help was to right on part of the field belonging unto Boaz, who was of the kindred of Elimelech. And behold, Boaz came from Bethlehem and said unto the lepers, the Lord be with you. And they answered him, and the Lord bless thee. Then said Boaz unto his servant that was set over the lepers, whose damsel is this. And the servant that was set over the lepers answered and said, it is the Moabitess Moabitish damsel that came back with Naomi out of the country of Moab. And she said, I pray you, lend me grain and gather after the lepers among the sheep. So she came and has continued even from the morning until now, that she tarried a little in the house. Then said Boaz unto Ruth, here list do not, my daughter, go not to glean in an other field, neither go from hence, but about it here passed by my maidens. Let thine ears be on the field, that they to reap and go to after them. Have I not charged the young men that they shall not touch thee? And when thou art certain, go unto the vessels and drink of that which the young men have drawn. Then she fell on her face and bowed herself to the ground and said unto him, why have I found grace in thine eyes, that thou shouldest take knowledge of me, seeing I am a stranger? And Boaz answered and said unto her, it has fully been shewed me all that thou hast done unto thy mother-in-law since the death of thine husband, and how thou hast thou hast left thy father and thy mother and the land of thy nativity, and art come unto a people which thou knewest not, hero here topper. Thoroughly recompense thy work, and full reward be given thee of the Lord God of Israel, under whose wings thou art come to trust. Then she said, let me find favor in thy sight, my Lord, for that thou hast comforted me, and for that thou hast spoken friendly unto thine handmaid, though I be not like unto one of thine handmaidens. And Boaz said unto her, it be meal time come to hide and eat of the bread and dip die more cell in the biangle and she sat beside the reaper saw and he lifted her parched corn and she did it and was surprised and left and when she was risen up to Corinth, Boaz commanded his young men, saying, let her Corinth even among the sheep and reproach her not. And let for also some of the handfuls purpose for her and leave them that she may grind them and rebuke her not. So she grinned in the field until even and beat out that she had grinned, and it was about an bar of barley. And she took it up and went into the city, and her mother-in-law saw what she had grinned, and she brought forth and gave to her that she had reserved after she was sufficed. And her mother-in-law said unto her, where hast thou grinned today, and where low teest thou breast be he that did take knowledge of thee? And she shewed her mother-in-law with whom she had wrote, and said, the man's name with whom I wrote today is Boaz. And Naomi said unto her daughter-in-law, blessed be he of the Lord, who has not left off his kindness to the living and to the dead. And Naomi said unto her, the man is near of kin unto us, one of our next kinsmen. And Ruth the Moabitess said, he said unto me also, thou shalt keep fast by my young men until they have. And Naomi said unto Lisa, her daughter-in-law, it is good, my daughter, that thou go out with his maidens, that they meet thee not in any other field. So she kept fast by the maidens of Boaz to glean unto the end of barley harvest and of wheat harvest, and dwelt with her mother-in-law. Then Naomi, her mother-in-law, said unto her, my daughter, shall I not seek rest for thee, that it may be well with thee? And now is not Boaz of our kindred, with whose maidens thou wast, behold, he win now so bear only to night in the threshing floor. Was thyself therefore and anoint thee, and put thy raiment upon thee, and get thee down to the floor, but make not thyself known unto the man until he shall have done eating and drink. And it shall be when he lies down that thou shalt mark the place where he shall lie, and thou shalt go in and uncover his feet and lay thee down, and he will tell thee what thou shalt do. And she said unto her, all that thou sayest unto me, I will do. And she went down unto the floor and did according to all that her mother-in-law bade her. And when Boaz had eaten and drunken, and his heart was merry, he went to lie down at the end of the heap of corn, and she came softly and uncovered his feet and laid her down. And it came to pass at midnight that the man was afraid and turned himself, and behold, a woman lay at his feet. And he said, who art thou? And she answered, I am Ruth, thine handmaid. Spread therefore thy skirt over thine handmaid, for thou art near kinsman. And he said, Blessed be thou of the Lord, my daughter, for thou hast shewed more kindness in the latter end than at the beginning, in as much as the fellow who dost not a young man, whether full or little. And now, my daughter, fear not, I will do to thee all that thou requirest, for all the city of my people also know that thou art a virtuous woman. And now it is true that I am thy near kinsman, howbeit there is a kinsman nearer than I. There is this night, and it shall be in the morning that if he will perform unto thee the part of kinsman, will let him do the kinsman's part. But if he will not do the part of kinsman today, then will I do the part of kinsman today, as the Lord lives, lie down until the morning. And she lay at his feet until the morning, and she rose up before one could know another. And he said, let it not be known that a woman came into the floor. Also, he said, bring the veil that thou hast upon thee, and hold it. And when she held it, he measured 6 measures of barley, and laid it on her, and she went into the city. And when she came to her mother-in-law, she said, who art thou, my daughter? And she told her all that the man had done to her. And she said, these 6 measures of barley gave him me, for he said to me, go not empty unto thy mother-in-law. Then said she, sit still, my daughter, until thou know how the matter will fall, for the man will not be in rest until he have finished the thing this day. Then went Boaz up to the gate and set him down there and behold, the kinsman of whom Boaz spake came by, unto whom he said, Ho, such one time outside, sit down here. And he turned aside and sat down. And he took 10 men of the elders of the city and said, sit ye down here. And they sat down. And he said unto the kinsman Naomi, that is come again out of the country of Moab, sell son or parcel of land, which was our brother Elimelech's son. And I sought to advertise thee, saying, buy it before the inhabitants and before the elders of my people, if thou wilt redeem it. But if thou wilt not redeem it, then tell me that I may know, for there is none to redeem it beside thee, and I am after thee. And he said, I will redeem it. Then said Boaz, what they do be east the field of the hand of Naomi, thou must buy it also of Ruth the Moabite, the wife of the dead, to raise up the name of the dead upon his inheritance. And the kinsman said, I cannot redeem if I cannot redeem it for myself, lest I mar mine own inheritance. Redeem thou my right to thyself, for I cannot redeem it. Now this was the manner in former time in Israel concerning redeeming and concerning changing for to confirm or things. A man plucked kid off his shoe and gave it to his neighbor, and this was a testimony in Israel. Therefore the kinsman said unto Boaz, buy it for thee. So he drew off his soul. And Boaz said unto the elders and unto all the people, ye are witnesses this day that I have bought all that was Elimelech, and all that was Shil. 기련서 and Marlon son of the hand of Naomi. Moreover, the Moabite son, the wife of Marlon, have I purchased to be my wife, to raise up the name of the dead upon his inheritance, that the name of the dead that the name of the dead be not cut off from among his brethren, and from the gate of his place. Ye are witnesses this day. And all the people that we are in the gate, and the elders said, we are witnesses through the make of the woman that is come into thine house, like Rahel and like Leah, which two did build the house of Israel, and to the horse in Ephraim. and he famous in Bethlehem. And the Thai house be like the house of Para Perez, whom Tamar were unto Judah of the seed which the Lord shall give thee of this young woman. So Boaz took Ruth, and she was his wife. And when he went in unto her, the Lord gave her conception, and she bare a son. And the woman said unto Naomi, Blessed be the Lord, which has not left thee this day without a kinsman, that his name may be famous in Israel. And he shall be unto thee a restorer of thy life, and nourisher of Zion old days, for thy daughter-in-law, which loves thee, which is better to thee than 7 sons, has borne him. And Naomi took the child and laid it in her bosom, and became nurse unto it. And the woman, her neighbors, gave it the name, saying, there is a son born to Naomi, and they called his name Obed. He is the father of Isaiah, the father of David. Now these are the generations of Perez. Perez begot Hezron, and Hezron begot Ram, and Ram begot Amminadab, and Amminadab begot Naason. And the Nason begot Salmon, and the Salmon begot Boaz, and Boaz begot Obed, and Obed begot Ise, and Ise begot 다비드. 룻기 4장 22절까지 영어 성경으로 모두 다 읽어보았습니다. 다음은 사무엘상을 읽어보도록 하겠습니다. 사무엘상 1장 1절부터 읽어보겠습니다. Now there was a certain man of Ramathaim of Mount Ephraim, and his name was Elkanah, the son of Jeroham, the son of Elihu, the son of Tohu, the son of Sup, and Ephrathite. And he had 2 wives. The name of the one was Hannah, and the name of the other Bonina. And Bonina had a child, but Hannah had no child. And this man went up out of his city yearly to worship and to sacrifice unto the Lord of hosts in Shiloh. And the 2 sons of Eli, Homni and Pinehas, the priest of the Lord, were there. And when the time was that Elkanah offered, he gave to Bonina his wife, and to all her sons and her daughters portions. But unto Hannah he gave a worthy portion, for he loved Hannah, but the Lord had shut up her womb, and her other births sorcery also provoked her soul for to make her flat because the Lord had shut up her womb. And as he did so year by year, when she went up to the house of the Lord, so she provoked her. Therefore, she wept and did not eat. Then said Elkanah, her husband, to her, Hannah, why weepest thou, and why eatest thou not, and why is thy heart grieved? Am not I better to thee than 10 sons? So Hannah rose up after they had eaten in Shiloh, and after they had drunk, now Eli the priest sat upon a seat by a post of the temple of the Lord. And she was in bitterness of soul and prayed unto the Lord and wept sore. And she bowed a vow and said, O Lord of hosts, if thou wilt indeed look on the affliction of thine handmaid, and remember me, and not forget thine handmaid, but wilt give unto thine handmaid man a child, then I will give him unto the Lord all the days of his life, and there shall no lesser come upon his head. And it came to pass as she continued applying before the Lord that Eli marked her mouth. Now and when she spake in her heart, only her lips moved, but her voice was not heard. Therefore, Eli thought she had been drunken. And Eli said unto her, How long wilt thou be drunken? Put away thy wine from thee. And Hannah answered and said, No, my Lord, I am a woman of a sorrowful spirit. I have drunk neither wine nor strong drink, but have poured out my soul before the Lord. And count not thine handmaid for a daughter of Belial, for out of the abundance of my complaint and grief have I spoken hitherto. Then Eli answered and said, Go in peace, and the God of Israel grant thee thy petition that thou hast asked of him. And she said, Let thy handmaid find grace in thy sight. So the woman went her way and did eat, and her countenance was no more sad. And they rose in the morning early and worshipped before the Lord, and returned and came to their house to Ramah. And Elkanah knew Hannah his wife, and the Lord remembered her. Wherefore it came to pass when the time was come about after Hannah had conceived that she bare a son, and called his name Samuel, saying, Because I have asked him of the Lord. And the man Elkanah and all his house went up to after unto the Lord the yearly sacrifice and his vow. But Hannah went not up, for she said unto her husband, I will not go up until the child be weaned, and then I will bring him that he may appear before the Lord and there abide forever. And Elkanah her husband said unto her, do what seems thee good, tarry until thou have weaned him. Only the Lord is to bless his word. So the woman abode and gave her son shock until she weaned him. And when she had weaned him, she took him up with her with 3 bullocks and 1 ephah of flour and a bottle of wine, and brought him unto the house of the Lord in Shiloh. And the child was young. And they slow and they slow bullock and brought the child to Eli. And she said, O my Lord, as thy soul lives, my Lord, I am the woman that stood by thee here praying unto the Lord. For this child I prayed, and the Lord has given me my petition which I asked of him. Therefore also I have lent him to the Lord. As long as he lives, he shall be lent to the Lord. And he worshipped the Lord there. And Hannah prayed and said, my heart rejoices in the Lord. My home is exalted in the Lord. My mouth is enlarged over mine enemies, because I rejoice in thy salvation. There is none holy as the Lord, for there is none beside thee, neither is there any rock like our God. Talk no more so exceeding proudly, let not arrogance come out of your mouth, for the Lord is God of knowledge, and by him actions are weighed. The bows of the mighty men are broken, and they that stumbled are girded with strength. They that were poor have hired out themselves for bread, and they that were hungry seized, so that the barren has borne 7, and she that has many children is waxed feeble. The Lord kills and makes alive. He brings down to the grave and brings up. The Lord makes poor and makes rich. He brings low and lifts up. He raises up the poor out of the dust, and lifts up the beggar from the dunghill, to set them among princes, and to make them inherit the throne of glory. For the pillars of the earth are the Lord's, and he has set the world upon them. He will keep the feet of his saying and the wicked shall be silent in darkness, for by strength shall no man prevail. The boundaries of the birds of the road shall be broken to pieces. Out of heaven shall he thunder upon them. The road shall exhaust the ends of the earth, and he shall give strength unto his king and exalt the horn of his anointed. And Elkanah went to Ramah to his house, and the child did minister unto the Lord before Eli the priest. Now the sons of Eli were sons of Belial. They knew not the Lord. And the priest's custom with the people was that when any man offered sacrifice, the priest's servant came while the priest was in sitting with a priest hook of 3 teeth in his hand, and he struck it into the pan or kettle or cauldron or pot in or that the pressure hook brought the priest took for himself. So they did in Shiloh unto all the Israelites that came thither. Also before they burnt the bed, the priest servant came and said to the man that the sacrifice is give price to roast for the priest, for he will not have so old a portion of the law. And if any man said unto him, let them not fail to burn the fat present tree, and then take on as much as thy soul desires, then he would answer him, nay, but thou shalt give it me now, and if not, I will take it by force. Wherefore the sin of the young man was very great before the Lord, for men abhor the fooling of the Lord. But Samuel ministered before the Lord, being a child girl did with a linen ephod. Moreover, his mother made him a little coat and brought it to him from year to year when she came up with her husband to offer the yearly sacrifice. And Eli blessed Elkanah and his wife and said, the Lord give the seed of this woman for the law which is lent to the Lord. And they went on to their own home. And the Lord visited Hannah so that she conceived and bare 3 sons and 2 daughters. And the child Samuel grew before the Lord. And now Eli was very old and heard all that his sons did unto all Israel, and how they lay with the woman that assembled at the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. 사무엘상 2장 22절까지 영어 성경으로 읽어보았습니다. 뒤의 내용은 저녁에 읽어보도록 하겠습니다. 시청해 주셔서 감사합니다. 안녕히 계십시오.